Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is my favorite movie of all time. In fact, I think it's the best romantic film of all time. Well, of the ones I've seen. It's not like I've seen every romantic movie that's ever been made. Nope. So here are my 8 reasons why Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is my favorite movie of all time. Of the ones I've seen. This review does contain spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie, you really should go watch it now. Seriously, it's streaming on Netflix. Oh. Well, there's always Amazon Instant. $10? Jesus, the Blu-ray's only $13. Yeah, you'd have to wait a couple days for that though. Tell you what, you can borrow mine. Here you go. This'll work. Fuck. This is the best work Jim Carrey has ever done. New York Times says it, so you know it's true. Don't get me wrong, I love funny, crazy, crude, creepy Jim Carrey just as much as the next 90s kid. Ace Ventura and Dumb and Dumber were my jam, even if some of the humor kinda went over my head. But where I think Carrey really excels as an actor is in his portrayal of the shy, the lonely, and the insecure, aka Joel Barish in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Random thoughts for Valentine's Day 2004. Today is a holiday invented by greeting card companies to make people feel like crap.
Who knew Carrey could pull off despair so well? Oh. Anyway, he does a great job of combining that sadness with silliness in a way that's both believable and instantly likable. Within just the first few minutes, Carrey is no longer Ace, Chip, or Juicy J. He's Joel. I can't say this is the best work Kate Winslet has ever done, seeing as there are quite a few movies of hers that I haven't seen yet, but it's definitely the best of what I have seen, and that's really saying a lot given how much I love her movies. Well, most of them. She's a stellar actress and does a perfect job as Clementine Krasinski? And it's really no surprise that some of the most defining Clementine moments were actually added by Winslet herself.
When she kick him right now?
Punch him.
Punch him?
Yeah.
That's Jim, not Joel.
I know. Well, it's one of my favorite things in the movie when she punches him there. It's so perfect. And that was Kate. That wasn't written. She just did it. Yeah. Which is why he didn't expect it.
I like very much the little dance she does here.
Yeah, it's great.
That was writer Charlie Kaufman and director Michel Gondry, but we'll get to them later. Casting was perfect for this film. Seriously, everybody was great. Tom Wilkinson, no surprise there. Mary Jane and Frodo, Mark Ruffalo and that sweet ass. Seriously, the guy shows his butt in a lot of movies. Oddly enough, not as the Hulk. You missed out on a great opportunity there, Joss. Now, I've never been a big Kirsten Dunst fan, but I loved her portrayal of the sweet yet totally self-absorbed Mary in this movie.
That's what they call themselves, like the Clash, the only band that mattered. They call themselves that for a reason.
It's amazing,
like
isn't it?
Social justice, yeah, it's totally incredible.
What Howard gives to the world.
I want to hug her and squeeze the life out of her at the same time.
Oh, you're so cute. I just want to squeeze you. I just want to squeeze you. I just want to squeeze you. There! That's how cute you are!
Writer Charlie Kaufman and director Michel Gondry did an incredible job with every aspect of this film. Every scene in this movie is the perfect combination of the two. But here's one of my favorites.
Too many guys think I'm a concept, or I complete them, or I'm gonna make them alive. But I'm just a fucked up girl who's looking for my own peace of mind. Don't assign me yours.
I remember that speech really well.
I had you pegged, didn't I?
Yeah, the whole human race pegged.
Probably.
I still thought you were going to save my life, even after that.
I know.
It would be different if we could just give it another go-round.
Remember me. Try your best. Maybe we can.
Tear On the one hand, we have Kaufman's dialogue and one of the most moving conversations between Joel and Clementine, but really Joel, in the film. On the other hand, we have Gondry's handiwork as all of the books slowly lose their color and whiten as the memory degrades. And actually, there's a third person whose work heavily contributes here. John Bryan is a genius. There's really nothing more to say. Excuse me, just because I don't have something to say doesn't mean I don't totally have a clip. Because I do. You can go to that now if you want. You go to the clip. Yeah. Okay.
Wish me a happy Valentine's Day when you call.
That'd be nice.
So long.
I just walked in.
You miss me?
Oddly enough, I do.
You said I do. I guess that means we're married.
I guess so.
Tomorrow night? Honeymoon on ice?
Tear. Aside from the ending, this is my favorite scene in the film. Foreshadowing! I distinctly remember watching this for the first time and just feeling so much emotion well up inside of me as soon as the music started. Even now, when I listen to just this short 1 minute piece of music, I still have those same powerful emotions, and it still makes me want to cry. Thanks, John. There are good movies that are enjoyable with no effort from you as a viewer, and not so good movies. Seriously, internet, why do you like this so much? There are also good movies that require at least a little bit of brain power to be enjoyed, and not so good movies. I love you, Kaufman, but this one's too fucking much. Kaufman and Gondry managed to find perfect balance between the two with Eternal Sunshine. When I first saw the film at 16, I fell in love with the realistic love story and the cool sci-fi shit. 10 years and multiple viewings later, and I still love the film for those very same reasons, while also appreciating the little details that I missed the first few times around. Things like when Joel revisits the beach house after the erasing and you can just barely hear Clementine's voice. I really think the second run through is the most fun though. There's a whole lot of oh, as in oh, 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 oh. Making fun of romantic comedies is pretty cliched at this point, but it's kind of like stereotypes. There's often at least some truth there. We really are terrible drivers. And in the case of romantic comedies, a lot of truth. Most are shit. Shitty actors, shitty dialogue, and a predictably shitty script. Hot guy meets hot girl. They don't like each other at first, but then they totally fall in love, and then the guy fucks it up, and the girl's really sad, but then they totally get together anyway because love conquers all. Eternal Sunshine is different, and not just because of its non-linear structure. Kaufman did an awesome job creating characters that are believable and relatable, while still being interesting. On the face of it, Joel and Clem seem like a classic case of opposites attract. Shy and secure guy meets artsy and outgoing girl. As the movie plays out, we see that the two actually have a lot more in common. While Joel is outwardly shy and insecure, he's also artistic and even passive-aggressive.
Clem, do you really think you could take care of a kid?
What? And while Clementine is clearly outgoing, obnoxious, artistic, crazy, and a bitch, she also has her own insecurities.
I'm 8, and I have these toys, these dolls. My favorite is this ugly girl doll who I call Clementine. And I keep yelling at her, "You can't be ugly. Be pretty." It's weird. Like if I can transform her, I would magically change too. Jolie, don't ever leave me.
Pretty.
This adds a lot of depth to otherwise very simplistic characters. The breakup itself is also very realistic. There's no big climax, there's no big fight, there's no big reveal to Clementine that Joel was only dating her to win a bet. Instead, it's the culmination of a series of arguments that ends in a few hurtful words. The two date for a while, steadily become more complacent and less forgiving of one another, have more and more fights, until Clementine decides to erase Joel from her brain, just like real life. This is it, folks. This is the reason why I love Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind so much. The ending.
I can't see anything that I don't like about you.
But you
right
will.
Now, I can't.
But you will. You know, you will think of things, and I'll get bored with you and feel trapped, because that's what happens with me.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Right? Whether or not Joel and Clem stay together is not what grabs me about this scene. What grabs me is that what will happen is unclear to them, and yet they decide to date again anyway. Joel and Clem know full well what will likely happen, and they're okay with it. The memories are worth it. Tear. So those are my 8 reasons why Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is the best romantic film of all time. Of the ones I've seen. Thank you so much for watching. This is my very first movie review. I've worked really hard on it. I'm pretty happy with it, pretty excited about it. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time now, so really excited to finally get started and have something out. I will definitely have more reviews coming very soon. I have another one that should be up just within the next few days, next week or so. So stay tuned for that. Please leave your comments below if you want to talk about Eternal Sunshine or maybe your favorite romantic film. Leave it below. And I will have a new video very, very soon, so please stay tuned. I am in just a little corner. The lighting is going to be so weird.